The public has a final chance today to say goodbye in person to Nancy Reagan. The former First Lady is lying in repose at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library. House Speaker Paul Ryan paid his respects yesterday. Ben Tracy is at the library in Simi Valley, California, where the crowd is expected to be very large today. Ben, good morning.
Nora, good morning. You are right. They're expecting more than 10,000 people to file through here by the end of the day, and each one of those people gets a card that looks like this. And it says, "With gratitude for your expression of sympathy in honoring the life of Nancy Davis Reagan." The Reagan Library wanted to hold these 2 days of public mourning because the funeral tomorrow will be private.
They shuffle quietly past the rose-covered casket, paying their respects to a First Lady who left the White House more than 25 years ago, but remained in the hearts of countless Americans.
Just the classy way she handled everything when the president was shot. He was amazing and she was amazing.
I just had to come show my respect to such an elegant former First Lady.
The former First Lady's final motorcade Wednesday fittingly traveled down the Ronald Reagan Freeway in Simi Valley. Firefighters saluted as the hearse drove by. When it arrived at the Presidential Library, members of the armed services carried the casket into the room where Mrs. Reagan now lies in repose. 1,000 people are expected to attend Nancy Reagan's private funeral tomorrow, including former President George W. Bush, former First Ladies Laura Bush, Rosalind Carter, and Hillary Clinton, as well as Michelle Obama, who will also speak at the service. The eclectic guest list includes Mr. T, who joined Mrs. Reagan's iconic Just Say No to Drugs campaign in the 1980s.
Little kids doing drugs, it turns my stomach.
The Reagan Library is not only preparing for a funeral, but for a future without its guiding force. Until her health failed, Mrs. Reagan almost never missed a board meeting.
What's it going to be like to move on without her?
It's going to be sad. It's going to be an empty chair. I bet we always have an empty chair at the table. It's a large board with some very important people, but when Mrs. Reagan raised her voice, the room would go silent. And we won't have that any longer.
Tomorrow's funeral is one very much planned by Mrs. Reagan herself. She controlled the guest list, and she picked out everything from the flowers to the music. Gail?
Well, thank you very much, Ben. It's a beautiful thing to see the outpouring for her. And I heard that one of the things she requested was that the caskets are so close to each other that they could almost touch each other even in the afterlife. I think it's a very sweet thing.
Very sweet.
People really loved her.
Nice to see the outpouring.